Did you know that 59% of producers actually quit before they make their first sale? No? Because I just made that up. Today I'm gonna show you the full blueprint, step by step, what you need to start making your first sale realistically in 2026. So I'm tired about all the producers spreading misinformation that the type beats are dead. Actually, the type beats are the way to go and the best way to kickstart your career in 2026 and the best way to kickstart your career as an aspiring producer. Just to quickly go over, if you can, my two channels that reach K. On the screen right now, you can see my two channels that one of them went viral. One of them is like my most established one, which I was beginning laying my first steps on. You can check them out. I don't want to prolong this video without the necessity for it. So just look it up by the names. One went pretty viral with this beat achieving almost like 400k. So just to start, not to take it any longer, the total investment required is 98.39 AR. That's like $8.20 per month. This is BeatStars words, by the way. And you might wonder why this exact price. Let me just scroll down. So you see, that's the price for the BeatStars growth subscription, which allows you to upload unlimited beats to their platform and then sell them that way, because you need to hosting for the beats to be sold somewhere, right? Most people use BeatStars. You should use BeatStars too. I use BeatStars too. Simple. There are also two other plans, which is starter for 25 bucks, and I won't use that in any case. And the professional one, which is 200, you can start without it and then upgrade. And that's basically giving you like the benefits you can read online about, but basically it gives you like the page to host your beats, which is really nice. Like I've been using this plan for the last 2 to 3 years, I think. So this is worth considering, but just to start, you're gonna be fine with the basic growth plan. So I pulled up the licenses, the leases prices on the screen right now, not without the reason. That's to demonstrate you how little you need to actually make the subscription back, which is basically the entire cost of your business at the start. Like, to just paint a picture, right? You need just 1 to 3 beats sold in worst case scenario, if you're gonna price them like that, to make your investment back, which uploading 1 beat a day consistently for 1 year, that's a lot of chances, if you ask me. So if you are not ready to take this risk, like, just stop watching the video. If you're that, sorry, I'm gonna say it. If you're a pussy like that, and just stop watching right now, I cannot help you. If you're not ready to make an investment like that, just go to something else and don't watch my video. Okay, so right now I'm gonna get a little bit specific. So the first step is choosing a niche. You don't want to overthink that. You just want to start. Start by typing typebeat in the YouTube browser and set these settings. You need to set the type to videos. Duration can go below the second setting, 3 to 20 minutes. Upload date to today. Features, you leave it empty, and prioritize popularity. And if you sort by today, so the niche that you're gonna find need to meet 3 requirements, 3 of them. You need to first, and this is the most important one, believe me or not, you need to enjoy doing the beats. You need to make at least 5 of them and still be sure that you're gonna want to continue on that niche. Trust me on that. All the recent videos from like 1 week to 2 weeks, I think, the minimum amount of views is gonna be like 800, 700, and max is like 5k. I won't go over that because that's a really simple rule. You don't want the niche to be too popular, because without experience you might want to struggle like actually breaking in. and you need like around 1K for the listeners to actually be there. And for 2026, my recommendations are like underground artists. I'm doing for 23 beats right now. But like the third point is saying, you need to use your own eyes, your own like mind. You can help yourself with vidIQ, but you need to do this on your own. Most niches that you're gonna find online are actually dead. You need to do your own research, and I really mean by that, you cannot repeat what someone else is doing right now and saying like, "Oh, this is the best niche right now." You're gonna just find dead niches, which are most people that are watching the videos like you right now are attempting. You need to find like your own sauce. I think you understand. And this is my favorite rule, which I am also saying a lot to my friends. Wrong motion is better than no motion. So what do I mean by that? Even if you are gonna make a lot of mistakes, I'm gonna guarantee you that. Even if you're gonna make mistake, right? You're gonna go in a direction, right? If you don't do nothing, you stay in the same place. And you want to progress, you want to go in a good direction, let's say, right? So you cannot go to good, you cannot go in a good direction with like staying in place, right? So wrong motion is better than no motion, and you just want to do something, right? Right now, step number 2, you're gonna need to set the accounts up. You can look it up online if you don't know how to do this. I suppose most of you know how to, but I won't go over in depth, just most important settings to set up. You need to set up YouTube, PayPal, BeatStars, and Pinterest. Those are the most important platforms that you're gonna need at the start. So this is YouTube. You need to enable the intermediate features and advanced features. The intermediate features, you are actually gonna need a phone number, and you can use like any, like yours, your girlfriend's, your mom, any number. Just verify it. It won't be connected to your account. You just need for the verification step. And then the second one, I usually do this by verifying with my ID. You can also like there is another option. I think like this is scanning your face. You can also use that. That's doesn't matter really. Here are my channel settings. If you have never used YouTube before, you can get inspiration from this, copy whatever. Like you just need to link your BeatStar, which is can be your BeatStars page, your Instagram, which I will also refer to both of them as your socials, because those are your socials. Instagram, maybe then like TikTok, but Instagram and BeatStars, those are your two main important social media platforms. And your email address, of course. Those three need to be in both descriptions and the links. And that's basically it from the configuration. Those are the most important settings, except for tags, but I will go over that. And there will be an option to change the category. I recommend two of them, which is one of them is music, the second one is people and blogs. I had mixed results, overall good results with both of them. The people and blogs is set up from the ground up. When the channel is made, it is always like people and blogs, I think. So you can try both of them. There is also this site which is called, I believe, MW Metadata, and you can check there what your competition is uploading on their settings. So you can do that, but both of them should grant you a good result. Currently, the tags are not that important, but you should use them. You can find the channel tags by typing in the browser channel tag extractor, going to YouTube Large and pasting the channel that you want to. Look up the tags. That's usually the most successful channel in your niche and the niche that you are targeting. And for the tags that are video, like set and forget, you set them once and then never again. Like don't change them. You can use the vidIQ Chrome extension, but I recommend turning it off after some time because it's really lagging my browser. So this is just my advice. And here couple beatstars settings, which is generally a good practice. That doesn't change much, just the profile looks and appear nicer. And here is pricing for the licenses, for the leases. Exclusive rights always go for the negotiation only. You should charge at the start, I believe, 200 up to 500. That should be the mark you should be striving for. Basic lease 40 bucks, premium lease 60 bucks, professional lease 100, full monetization 150. You can look up on my beatstars how they look, and you can copy. Feel free to copy my settings. I don't recommend you to go higher. I think looking for what other producers have. So those are usually looking for the other producer channels like high prices. I won't go any higher. You could go lower. I have the prices quite high because I also do bulk deals. So bulk deals are like basically buy two, get one free, buy three, get two free. So just selling more, upselling your actual product by giving the free beats in reward. So finally we got to the step number 3, which is actually making the beats. The beats don't need to be like the best ones. You don't want to produce for other producers, you need to produce for rappers to rap, and the beats have to have a lot of space in them. So what you're gonna do for you to not, let's say, get too creative with that, just go to your targeted channel, like the previously said. You should copy what the most successful person in the niche you're targeting do. So you go to this person channel, you copy the link for the most popular beat, let's say this one. Let's say like we are doing the Slayer and Rex V2 type beat, so let's just download this or this beat. You type in a browser this phrase, you paste the beat into the FL Studio, and now you copy the arrangement that the person did, like the other producer did on that beat. You listen carefully to the sounds they use, the leads, the percussion, the kick, the 808, like everything, and you try to make the mix similar to the beat you're hearing. And so basically you're just trying to, you don't copy one by one, of course. You're gonna make your beat like you have to have the structure in place. The beat have to resemble, because at first you're gonna need to be like the chameleon. You're gonna switch the color once you understand how this niche works, because every niche has its own set of rules. You need to make 7 beats before posting, and this is generally a good practice, not to fall off after the first 1 to 3 days, because life happens. Step number 4, Pinterest. So before anything, good practice is to make the boards. You can see here with the names, ice watches, cars. Those are just names for all of my channels for the pictures. And you need to save the pictures, pin them to save them for later to share in your account to show the similar pictures like this. This is just saving you time. And you can name them however you prefer, just to you have to know which one is for which channel. If you're gonna make a couple of them, if you're gonna make one, don't worry about it. And the Pinterest search deserves a video on its own. So going briefly over it, the searches can be really specific. You need to figure it out on your own, but you need to sculpt the algorithm to show mostly the pictures you look for. So basically, you need to train the account to show only the pictures you are gonna, for example, do R&B beats. So you need to show the algorithm for you to show only the girl pictures and not like gun pictures or something like that. And what I always do is I type the phrase, like for example here you can see swag aesthetic for the underground pictures, and you go click on the search bar, you type in, you click enter, you look for pictures, and then if let's say you find a nice one, right, which resembles the style but not quite, and you want to find more more pictures that fit, so you click on that one, and then you look from the examples that are shown to you after clicking. And if you find nothing, you just go back and repeat. That's basically a good way of going about it. If you want, I can make the video on it someday. We got 7 beats, 7 photos, and a niche selected, and we have all accounts ready to upload. This is gonna be quick. Upload all beats to BeatStars. Don't bother with this too much. You can see this. I will attach the document in the description so you can like see my settings. BeatStars rank on sales, not on views anyway, so this isn't that important, but there are a couple of things like tags to just filter the beats later if you want to set your BeatStars up more in a more specific way. Finally, on the step number 6, which is the final one, you need to upload the beats. There are 2 ways via Tunes to Tube. That's not like us. The first one is via Tunes to Tube, and the second one is manual through YouTube with the CapCut rendered videos. Both methods are basically the same. For some niches, actually, if you've ever seen the Tunes to Tube, and I think if you're making beats, you have seen it, of course, the Tunes to Tube watermark actually makes difference in views, and that's real. For some underground niches, that is actually true, but in general, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna show the Tunes to Tube method because it's easier to demonstrate. So here is a good example of a description which I use for most of my channels. This is for my main one, so you've got capitalized 3 in square brackets. Then you have the niche and type beat dash. In the quotation you have the title. The first thing that should appear in the description is, of course, your purchase link. Then I have my services, my mixing and mastering services available. DM email for rates. That's not required. That's also nice if you've provided, you can include it. Then is the watch this next funnel, which I can maybe go over in a different video. Then all your socials, a little disclaimer, the repeated tag, then the nice line which separates all from the tags, and the tags which you copy from, you guessed it, the most successful channel in your niche. And then you insert also the tags you find earlier through vidIQ. And as I wrote here, this is a really good template for description I created. So I also made you a checklist which you can copy to just remember what you need to insert each and every time. You just basically do the description once and then just copy it over. And here are the settings for YouTube that I set. You can just copy it. Then you go to YouTube Studio, schedule anything between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. Polish time. I don't know what it is for like other times. Just convert it through Google. Set the alter content always to no, and set the end screen and cards, and schedule the beats 1 per day for the next week. And now congratulations, if you got here, now you can turn off the video and start taking action. Believe it or not, you got more leverage now than I had when I started, and more knowledge. If you are gonna follow all the steps, you get all knowledge necessary, and if you really put in the work, the results are guaranteed. You have to just be honest with yourself, work and analyze the results. That's all. So this video turned out to be quite longer than I thought, but I just gave you all the necessary steps that you can follow to start. If you need more in-depth help, I can help you build a profitable beat business from scratch. I can answer all your questions. Just hit me up. My email is contact@ihateinvain.com. My Instagram @ihateinvain. Also, you can contact me by the form on my site. That's all from me today.